What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of The Three View. Today, we are joined by New Jersey Titans head coach Andrei Kapranov. How's your summer been going?
Everything good. Thank you very much for having me here.
Yeah, of course. So we'll just kind of jump right on into things. So the New Jersey Titans are one of the few organizations in the NAHL family that fields a program at all three levels: NAPHL, NA3HL, and NA. How valuable is that setup when you guys are building your development pipeline?
I mean, it's always pluses and minuses. We have a lot of good hockey players around, so definitely NHL team is priority for us. So we're trying our best, and in the same time, so we have like very good U18s. Basically, we're trying our best with NA3, so we can move players up and down. We're trying to do best for them to have like proper ice time, like you're saying, the good development model. So like if you're doing good job on a during the week, so you have like chance to play up. So like that's a good thing, and it's a lot of things to organize. It's not that easy to handle all those three teams in the same building. So basically with the same coach and stuff, we're treating the guys like a family. We're trying to be objective, let's say that. So like for everybody, every single like hockey player thinks he's good enough to play now, but it's not true. So like you have to, like, step by step, you have to make that team, like. And I'm very happy about few NA3 guys last year who kind of like show up very well in the main camp for Titans. Start season with Titans like training camp next week. So we'll see how it goes. Like I'm happy for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And when we kind of look at last season, the NA3 team did miss the playoffs. As a coach, what do you think is the biggest change that needs to be made this season to contend for the playoffs?
Uh, to be honest, the most important problem. So I missed the games because I was like with null team a lot last year. So this is kind of it's affecting the team a little bit. So basically, the players trying their best, but we have few things going the wrong way last year. So this year, we think is going to be better communication between the coaches. Like basically, we have the same coaching staff, but it's going to be better. It's got to be better season for any free, I believe.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
anyway, so any free guys, it's not only results. It's like personal development. It's moving up to the null team, staying in the same building, it's a big deal. So like last couple of years, we have no chance to move guys up. Like this year, we do. And basically, the last year was good for any free. How many practices? How many like basically games for now? So that's good for the players. I believe it's still little different hockey level with now. So and I think it works very well for their personal development. My
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a unique setup that you guys have, being able to just call players up whenever you'd like, because they're so accessible being in the same building for sure. And when we look at your captain from last year, he was a 3-year player for you, Dante DeBuris. He'll be heading to the new NCAA Division III program, Western Connecticut. How special is it for you to see his next step in his journey? And what kind of legacy does he leave behind in the locker room, especially knowing that he was there for so many years?
Honestly, very happy for him. Very, very good player, very good human being, like really good person. I'm like we tried to help him a lot, so and we did very good job. So like basically, I'm very happy he's gonna continue his like hockey career because he definitely true captain, like very very good person, like I'm saying. So like it's a huge help for organization basically, so to have any free guys committed like NCAA division free school, basically personal connections as well means a lot. I mean, he played few games for now team. It's also like a good thing for him. He knows like how to play hockey. And for me as a coach, I want to like point it out, like he's a very good person, like, and this is why he was captain. This is why we're happy for him to have like one more, like 2 or 3, 4 more years with hockey. I
Mhm.
think he deserves it. Like, again, only good wishes for him and his family. And 3 years as a Titans, he did unbelievable job in the locker room and basically on the ice as well.
And when we look at your personal coaching career, you've been in the NA3HL going on your seventh season. What keeps you committed to this league, and what is so special about the Titans program for you personally?
I mean, I'm only 8 years around in the States, basically. So me and my family moved here in the States like 8 years ago, and I'm 7 years, like you're saying, with the Titans. So basically, I'm coaching all levels here. I'm coaching NAHL, I'm coaching NA3, I'm coaching youth hockey. I'm just like to do it. Like I'm a big fan of hockey, let's say that. And like this is why I just truly believe, like any free guys, it's a hockey players who just need some help. So this is our system. We skating a lot. We have 2 sessions every day on ice. Basically, we have like our system here with off ice, on ice, video sessions. You know, and every single person is different. But I truly believe if you're hard worker, as any free should be, right? So like you can reach your goals, like you not it's not that many players in general playing North American Hockey League, but everybody need to try. If you put work in your like everyday personal development here, you're gonna have a chance. And I'm a big believer in that, to be honest. Like we can say like some good things or bad things about like the players and their skills and their like mentality or whatever. So we can do that, but like in general, we need to trust the players and trust the process. Like we have a lot of players here in the building. This is
Mhm.
why, like, I like any free level, like because of that. This is true, like hard workers. Like I like hard workers.
Mhm. And when you're out there recruiting, do you think that this is a huge sell for you to have the NA team in the building?
Of course, it's numbers don't lie. So we have more like NHL games in the whole entire league. I truly believe it's like unbelievable number last year. So it's
Mhm.
the first year something like that, but I think it's very good for the players. I imagine it can help for recruiting, but in general, like I'm saying, that numbers don't lie. Like more than like 60 games for like U18s and any free guys playing in the North American Hockey League. Nobody else can do that.
Mhm. And you've touched on hard work a few times, but what is your message to the players in the locker room in order for them to maximize their time in New Jersey and reach the goals that they set for themselves?
I mean, I have like experience in my life to work on like best hockey level, so I'm coaching Russian national team. It's really good hockey players, and I can imagine how many players want to play like National Hockey League, let's say, or NCAA Division One. But it's not that easy. It's really good hockey level to play in National Hockey League, for example. But you have to be realistic, and you have to play step by step, like U16, U18, NA3, now everything possible if you put in work in a daily basis, like every day, like practices is probably more important than games in that level. Most of the guys, like in general, like kind of like worries about the points, worry about the goals, what about like how it looks like, what other things, what our like prospects looks like. But as a coach with like 25 years of experience, I truly believe like every day on ice, twice a day, with the good attitude, with the good like practice plan and stuff means a lot for the players on that level. So if you're really committed to to have a good practice every day, like every day, the whole entire year, you got to be a better player. You got to be a better player, and you have like new goals, like starting next season. I truly believe that this kind of like I think New Jersey Titans in general, skating more than everybody else. Like being on ice, like more than other teams. We kind of own the building, and this is why like our on ice sessions, it's probably we have players last year who can stay on ice like 5 or 6 hours per day, you know, and we have like open ice in a between like 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. before the youth hockey starts. So those guys still on ice doing something like by themselves. I think it's a big deal. I think it's a big deal. If you really want to do it, you can put work in it and you can spend time in it. And everything else, sometimes you need to get lucky. Sometimes you just need to be like something else. But if you're not working hard, what are you gonna do? If you're working hard, good chance to have.
Yeah, for sure. And then to kind of wrap up this interview, as you're a coach entering your eighth season, what is your biggest goal to accomplish with this new group?
We need to start the training camp the right way. We need to build good chemistry. We need to get like we need to start with like the good like locker room stuff. That's going to be a big huge like challenge for us this year. And because again, so it's not that easy, like I can say earlier, like it's not that easy to manage everything with those like up and downs. We just need to have a lot of like personal interviews, like we have those like meetings, like player meetings every day to explain everything the right way. And it's not going to be easy, I know that. I have experience in that, but in the end of the day, like I truly believe I got to do like the good job to start season the right way and trying to make a playoffs this year with any free group and trying to achieve something else.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much for hopping on this call, and we look forward to seeing what you do this season.
Thank you very much for having me.